gold, $5,000 gold chat. Let's freaking go. And what, silver's gapped up 104.62. Type in the chat. Let's go. All-time highs on metals again. Platinum all-time highs, man. Look at that.
Hype in the chat!
At least I have chicken.
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
All right, chat. We've done it, man. We got 5,017, 67, 85, 90 on gold. We got history. We got a milestone. We're trading above a milestone. We actually gapped up above the milestone of 5K. How insane is that? Happy Sunday evening to you. A long weekend. It has felt like it, right? It felt like a 3-day weekend because we kind of knew maybe what was coming for at least gold and a little bit of silver. Oh my God. Silver 105. First time in human history. What the? Chat. Oh my God. 105 right there. 105.31. You did it, man. Now, this might like not last. They might slam this thing, but we just hit, I mean, $100 on Friday, hit 103 to close it out, and immediate violence. And you go to platinum. Platinum's actually did achieve an all-time high right at the open, but it's pulled back. It is down 1.4%. So just, it never is what it seems. Like this price action, you know, 1.5% on silver, it could be down 3% in the next 10 minutes. That's how volatile this market is. So don't be freaked out or that concerned. All right. So we have three, just like we had on Friday, the highest daily candle close, highest intraday prices ever on these. It was gold, it was silver, it was platinum. They just did it again to start out the new week. But let's see if it lasts, because we've seen gap up crescendos before. We had one on the 29th of December, gapped up violently, ran all the way to $84 before concluding the day down 9%. So just don't forget that things like that can happen, but we'll monitor the situation. One thing that's insane about what silver just did was we didn't have to worry about a gap fill because we got it. We freaking got it, man. They went down. Like, we didn't get it. We got the gap and go last week. Remember, 7 days ago to the hour. They gapped this thing up and never actually filled the gap at 96.18 before they ran it. But they did just do it. I'm sorry, that was not last week. They did do that on the weekly right here. And they filled the gap the next day on the crazy pullback. So it was similar. But like Friday, gap and go. Today, no need to gap and go. You gapped, you filled the gap, and it's like you were going, but insanity, man. 5,020, a fresh all-time high on gold, now at 5,026.05. What a dream of all dreams. Copper's up, but copper's got, you know, a lot of work to do. There's a lot of it. I mean, I know there's a big deficit, right? But it is your poor man's It's the poor man of metals, right? It's third on the podium, so that's why they give you a copper medal, dude. Oh my God, it's Vincent, man.
At Vincent Lechapella 7432 super chatted $72.34. Hey Mitch, good evening. For later, can you look
Good
at
evening.
you on the TSX? Thanks a lot again, man.
Sure. We get hype in the chat for Vincent tipping $70+ out the gate. Come on.
Hype in the chat.
You don't like his super chat? What's wrong with you, dude? What's your problem? All right, so like, this was the drama we thought might be coming. You know, you just had a feeling. You had the tariff stuff this weekend, Canada, but then oh no, it's not happening right before the open, and that's kind of it. You have like what a freaking 3,000 person Chinese government coup that was thwarted by Xi Jinping, Winnie the Pooh himself. So that's very dramatic. How do you invade Taiwan anytime soon with that going on? So I guess the markets didn't like that. And we have like, right, a huge brigade of U.S. military that is just naval forces that have made their way right off the coast of Iran or whatever. Like, I don't know. They just approached today. So you have like an imminent toppling of the Iranian Islamic regime. You don't know when it's going to happen. We thought it might be this weekend because Trump likes to do things on the weekend. But it didn't happen. So you just have all these things that are like kind of about to happen, that are happening. And one thing is certain, the markets are a little freaked out, man. And so, okay, we'll monitor the situation on silver. I'll have some more alerts set up. We're getting fresh all-time highs. I mean, people probably want to see silver on the big screen, but look above my head, man. Like, this is what's going on. This is the least surprising thing of all of it. Bitcoin dumping, cryptos dumping. I mean, who like what trend were we in? What consolidation structure had been in development for 60 days? It was a bear flag. What did they do the past couple days? They like broke the bear flag. They were like back testing the bear flag's demand line and supply line. It was bad, man. Now it may not be, you know, look, I mean, like that's incredible. That's some, and at the end, what they did on Friday and yesterday was phenomenal. Like I guess some people out there freaked out that it ran up to 91.2. Remember 91.2? You know how long this line's been like plotted here? Like over a year. This inflection zone. They ran up to confirm its validity as resistance before rejecting it. And then yesterday on an effing Saturday, this perfectly plotted bear flag, right? They back tested it as resistance, then engulfed the past 2 days of price action. And look at this follow through is just incredible. You're at the lowest price of 2026 for Bitcoin, going for the lowest daily candle close since December 18th. That's like it. Look, man, you don't have to like the direction of Bitcoin, but you got to respect the TA, man. You got to love that, because that's like some good stuff. Falling back below 91.2, there's zero argument owning this asset. And we looked at the other cryptos that were probably in the same position, and they're worse, right? Ethereum down 5%, Solana at one point down 7%, down 6.5% right now. XRP, fresh trade setup last night, posted out the gate, dumped because it looked imminent. You had US futures, they are down right now. They have gapped down. I'll show you. Well, maybe we look at Ethereum first. Okay, Ethereum broke down out of everything, right? Broke supports that are horizontal. This is not a joke, man. It's not a joke. Back from 2021, support, resistance, support. It is now being broken wholeheartedly. So the flag and the horizontal line at the same time broken. They were back testing the flag already formally 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 3 in a row. Wow, 3 days. That's some really nice price action correlation to a level. Like, flip the chart over. My God, look at its bull flag. They broke out. They back tested the breakout. Look at it running now. It's beautiful. Look, we probably going to run to 2407 here. This is a huge breakout, chat. An opposite world. Sorry about that. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, how about that, man? Silver. $105. I don't know if we're going to keep going tonight, man. Probably not, but maybe we will, because I don't know. I saw some dude. You just see it sometimes on your ex Twitter feed, like Reddit kind of spills into it. Some guy took a $450,000 long position on the ZSL, which is the 2-time levered ETF of shorting silver. And I'm just like, oh my God, dude, that dude needs to be destroyed. He just took it like on Friday at close. So he's immediately down. I don't know how much. I mean, what, like almost 3% on his position. So good start. But anyway, let's look at XRP real quick. We won't spend too much time on the cryptos, but dude, it was such a phenomenal opportunity, quite possibly for risk management. It hasn't really, and obviously hasn't played out all the way, but I'm thinking like anything below 190 at this point, after a bearish back test of 196 3 days in a row, it's like, dude, you're waiting for literally like 127, 106, possibly even 82 cents. But you got to give me some time. But that right there proved to be a bearish, a short squeeze, a definite short squeeze. And now you're rolling over, and you today, oh, it was close, man. It was real close. You are going for your lowest daily candle close of 2026 on XRP, just like Bitcoin. And like, dude, below 190, 196. If it stays below that, given enough time, you're just waiting for it to get obliterated, like just to go cascade like a waterfall. Sorry, I don't know. Sometimes that just happens, man. I got my other PCs up going with different trading views and stuff. So I got trading views in all my different rooms of my penthouse, man. All right. Okay, Solana, absolutely disgusting, right? We started discussing like what's the psychology here. Buyers trying once and twice to rival the previous high, and they failed miserably. Now you're breaking support. All supports are shattered. You are going for the lowest daily candle close since April. So far worse position. This is where you're waiting on $95 to $80. We figured eventually that was the hardcore long-term target, whether it went to 159 or not. But yeah, this is just so not surprising. It's like if you have money in these assets, I don't know, like you're new here, or you just don't respect what I've been saying about them at all. Like I've done everything I possibly could to like prevent you from like losing money in crypto. Like they killed crypto October 10th. It's like over as we know it for a while. Like these assets gonna have to get murdered, dude, before we see some sort of recovery, man. Like who's like think about just rationally. Who's gonna come in? Remember, CZ's the Night King. He's like the only one left. Everything that exists on all these coins, there's just a bunch of zombies that he controls now. That's it. He broke the wall of Westeros, and like there was no defense at Winterfell. He just owns Westeros now. He's roaming around with his zombies. Who's gonna come in and like turn the whole sentiment and market around? Dudes like grifting on X about buy like now and like hold, and of course the next day, 2 days later, you get a massive drawdown.
Me like shiny.
What's up, Dirt? Thanks, 20. Yeah, dude. Oduve, sir. Yeah, thank you, man. Well, look, I mean, just October 6th, he did the same exact thing, and then 3-4 days later, the biggest liquidation of it in the history of crypto, all driven by him and his stupid exchange, fraudulent exchange. So it's like you can't. Everything that guy does, he tweets about, like, inverse him. He's not doing it like Jim Cramer, where I don't even know. No, it's like literally like, hey man, he's trying to get you to buy for exit liquidity because he knows what's about to happen. His bots, his algos are like constantly, incessantly selling Bitcoin and cryptos. That's it. So with that kind of zombie Night King market, like why would it recover and go into some bull trend anytime soon? Oh, Tom Lee and Michael Saylor. Okay, dude, that has not worked out very well. Not yet. But time will tell, I guess. No, the time has already told. You can't like say, oh, just give me time. No, you lost, because if you were in this asset class, you like doubly got destroyed, because you could have been in metals where there was a good trend and good structures and good developments, good price action correlation to levels. You could have been in that and made your year in 2 weeks, but you're like sitting in this crap. So it's like not even about, yeah, just give it time, bro. We'll see who's laughing in the end. No, you already lost. You've been lapped. You've literally been lapped by traditional market, or at least commodity markets. There is no coming back. You lose if you participate in this market only. You cannot have the last lap in crypto. Now, in Bitcoin's a different story. Yeah, but bro, I was in like 10 years ago. All right. I was in like 4 or 5 years ago. Okay. You were in at like 9K. That's different. But everything else collectively, you lose. There's no arguing. Okay. So let's go to these futures. NASDAQ futures gap down, but it's kind of recovering a little bit. It's off the lows. But yeah, man, I mean, come on. Like, you got the price action correlation. We're talking about this every time we look at the NASDAQ. We go to the 4 hour because the 4 hour is so telling about like just what they're doing under the hood lately, locally. And it's just like lower highs subtly, deep 886 retraces locally, and then like the most formal bearish back test of the level. And then, you know, they rejected it, and then you gap down. But they're
MODCH, how do I cope with all the fat gains from my gold and silver? LOL. I loaded up heavy, and I mean heavy out of fear of the world shifting. Kinda sucks being right when many will suffer. Guh.
Yeah, but those many people would laugh at you. Like, those many people would say, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. Many of those people would think like, oh, how stupid of this guy to like believe that while they're watching the NFL games, you know, like while they're like, okay, going to Miley Cyrus or Taylor Swift concerts, right? Taking out student loans to become Marxist communists, you know, gender studies professionals. I mean, like, who cares? Those people that suffer, like, guess what? My streams are free, 8 years running, no paywall, no ads, no monetization, nothing. I'm just here every day. There were normies that found this stream and they locked in, and their whole perception of financial markets changed for the better. Their livelihood improved tremendously. So, you know, whatever. Forget it, man. That's kind of like, oh, dude, we should just let in like 100 million migrants because their quality of life's not as good as the people that are inside. Well, I'm sorry, dude. Can't help everybody. Anyway, so we'll see the NASDAQ. There's an unfilled gap. They go fill the gap. It's probably not a big deal because, you know, the whole, I think the Canada situation with the 100% tariff China thing is probably overblown because it's not even happening, I don't think now, or it never was happening apparently to some sources. So, okay. It's kind of a nothing burger, a wash. Maybe the whole China coup thing doesn't matter, but it just doesn't look good. It's just not something where I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to take a fresh long looking at this local price action, right? It just doesn't make me, it does not entice me, intrigue me to want to take fresh longs on the NASDAQ due to what's going on. Like after, like they made the buying climax, and then you have all these lower highs, and they just, every single time they're failing. And then locally, they're just putting in distribution signatures, and it may not be anything because it's the 4 hour, but okay. SPX, I mean, all they did was like the key level, the trading range top, they regarded as resistance and rolled over, and you gap down, but maybe it's not a big deal. But until you recapture at 69.20, you have a failed breakout confirmed of a range with a lot of downside potential. And I hope it doesn't happen, of course. I'm just like, again, it's like we look for structures. Okay. We look for structures to develop that give us an edge, a greater than 50% chance of positive resolution. And we want all those structures to be concluding their development at key inflection points where we have maximum upside and strategic stop losses for minimal losses if it fails. Like, that's literally all it is. So I'm just monitoring these. This is not good price action so far. Even if it was to blow up higher, I'm just not like, nothing exciting about that. Okay. But then you had on the Russell 2000, you had a bearish abandoned baby shooting star situation, I believe. What was it? The weekly? I don't even know. IWM. People keep posting about it. What is it? Weekly. Oh, it was the daily, not the futures, but oh my God, dude. Yeah. Look at that. That is a bearish abandoned baby shooting star situation. You get follow through, it confirms it. Like if you get a lower close today, tomorrow, below Friday's closed, then it would be a confirmed structure or a Japanese candlestick pattern, 3 Japanese candlestick pattern. That is a beautiful reversal pattern. So we'll see if it's real or not after making all-time highs on Thursday. So interesting. Small caps maybe pulling back short term, but it's not confirmed, and who knows, right? Just okay, cool, dude. We'll look at the Dow Jones futures. It made all-time highs, you know, on 14th, but still churning sideways. Resistance is trying to hold support. They gapped it down. Not a big deal. Been uptrending very well. Like they haven't seen a 1618 yet, but it seems like they're getting there. Maybe they'll get there at some point. But this one's a little bit better than the S&P and NASDAQ. Okay, this has not been looking great for a minute. So, okay. So that's like kind of getting you through the open. How dramatic. Oh, gap down on the U.S. futures. Metals gapped up. History made instantly on gold, silver, platinum, and then Bitcoin and crypto. Sheesh. Ugly stuff, man. Yeah, the digital assets not really doing stuff, man. Yeah. I hope your Sunday's going well. Sorry, Broncos fans. What a hard game that was. 10-7. All right, we'll go back to silver for a second. It's still up there. Just like, wow, I figured it would be wrecked by now, right? I mean, gapping up like that. In Shanghai, though, like their markets will open in an hour and a half. And if you don't know, like we talked about it on Friday, they closed at like 112 to 114. India, they're talking about 117 an ounce on silver. Online, man, if you want physical silver, say you want a silver eagle, they're going for like $116 an eagle. I mean, that's ludicrous premiums. But it's kind of in line with what it would cost for just regular silver in China. But you would think like this whole Chinese failed coup might be what catalyzes this higher. Wall Street bets bro, putting a $450,000 leverage short on silver. Maybe that helps take us to 110, 100. You know, you thought it'd just be like a steel wall. It was just like there was no time spent at 100, really. I mean, relative in time to a daily candle, you can't even see it. There was a little bit, I think, we're getting close, and they didn't, but then it didn't matter. In a couple hours, it was gone. So hey, go leave you got some eagles. Caw. We've been going down for, dude, everything goes down further with outside of commodity related assets. Yeah, unfortunately, when you risk off. So, yeah, overnight trading will begin at 8 p.m. Eastern as well. So we'll see that. You're just here. Gold has an unfilled gap that you think will fill, but who knows, right? I mean, this one didn't. My God, the gap from 16th to 19th last week. You got another one. Who's to say it will or won't? Yeah, I think it'd be healthy to fill, but crazy stuff, man. Oh, it wouldn't open. Been live 30 minutes. Just history. What's up, Black Mamba? Your calls on SLV need to be rolled. I think you'll be just fine, man. Evan's also stacking calls on SLV. Well, silver callers are winners, man. I think it's like, hey, man, if you've owned silver or levered positions of silver, you are definitely outrunning inflation. Yes, like hardcore. You're very much ahead. Sorry, just looking through some chat, man. I've been going too much in the charts and haven't been engaging with chat enough, probably. I think it's not been a good idea. $2 long. with Biggie from Cuba. Tupac, are you in communist Cuba, dude? Y'all about to get wrecked, man. Y'all about to get liberated. And then we'll be able to hang out, you know, again. But it'd be better for everyone. Cuba's liberated. Yeah, JB, totally getting NIL for Bama. For sure, dude. Big dump Vulcan. I'm not sure about a big dump. I mean, it's a nothing burger. Like Nasdaq's recovering, S&P's recovering. You know, these altcoins, here's Ethereum again. Like, I don't know, man. They seem pretty cooked here. But think about it. 1 time and 2 times market participants attempted to rival the 200, rival 35, 20, 35, 80, rival the high from November 10th. They tried once and twice on a significant time scale, and they failed miserably. It's very bad. And if you call that a double top continuation, this is the neckline, confirmation line, like December 18th low, like that. You're at it right now. So you're about to confirm a double top. And 2400, 2100 would be your targets if it was going to play out. Remember, 2 months of digestion after a massive markdown. And that's the best you could do? No, market participants would relent. Say, all right, sellers own this market. It's confirmed now. I don't want anything to do with this S. Tom Lee has lost his effing mind. Send it way lower. Make him down 5 to 6 billion at that point. He's already down 4 billion. P&L. Platinum, very interesting. Oh, platinum all-time highs, man. Platinum's a king, dude. Platinum's got way more upside. Palladium is ridiculous. I think Palladium has like 40% upside eventually. I'm not saying it's going to happen today, but you know, like the price action correlation to these key levels has been so positive. Their trends have been good. They've been up positive price action and bullish trends. You kind of have an edge there. The probability is kind of on the side of the trend, which is higher highs, higher lows consecutively. But then you have the fundamental aspect of structural deficits, inelastic buyers. Then you have the loss of trust in the US dollar. You know, something happened on Friday, I believe, that gold has exceeded the US dollar and like market cap and like reserves. Look at the DXY here, a nasty gap down, but it's only down 0.3%, but very, very close to death here. I mean, you better be, if buyers, market participants are unable to keep 97, you can see what happens. It's almost certain. Okay, look at the price action correlation you get below 97. It's almost always, 92, 91 and change. That's where you're headed on the US dollar index. And I'm telling you, man, you're not in a good trend, right? This is the massive markdown. This is the digestion. I mean, it's a lot longer than crypto. This is like, 10 months plus. And what is it? 1 and 2. They could not rival the previous high, and you sell off and look another lower high. It's like a partial rise. If this is a rectangle, you are partial rising and it's confirmed. So it's like, if you care about partial rises and rectangles, if you abide by the rules, there is a 70% chance that what's coming next is this. They're going to break the rectangle. So I'd be really careful on the DXY. I'm not sure. I mean, you would think that's probably really good for metals. Good for other currencies, I guess. But yeah, not great for the DXY. That is a technical indicator that's very reliable, right? A rectangle, a failure from buyers to retest the top of the rectangle after testing it, and then that becomes a potential partial rise, and it becomes a confirmed partial rise when market participants push the price of the asset to the bottom of the rectangle, which I'm thinking is like where we are now. And so it's like, yeah, they might go fill the gap. You might have another little joke Rudy Poo rally, put another lower high, but eventually, like, you have like the mark of death on you due to what we just identified. So the mark of death, eventually they break this and you're probably going to 91. Doesn't look good, man, at all. So there's also the Japanese yen to the US dollar. And this looks like, okay, they're, hold on, let me go to the US dollar, Japanese yen. Oh, that's the one, right? Yeah. Can't remember which one I had. Yeah. So you had like a big shark pattern that, you know, went a little beyond the pattern completion zone, went up to 158 from January last year. 1 year later, same resistance and dumped. And yeah, the unfilled gap. And you'd think like this is kind of a reversal area. This is the daily. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't like that you put in the highest high, you had a sell-off, you had a rally, it was a lower high than the previous high. Then you became range-bound. They kept defending this 140 level, and then they ran it up, and guess what? One time, two times, both these highs are confirming less than the highest high. So I think a test of 152 would be in order again, that high from October 2022. If they lose that, then it's back to 141, and then probably 124. So it's almost like you have a pretty good setup for lower on the US dollar paired against the yen. I think like for the first time in a really long time, like our central bank, our Federal Reserve is going to be like buying the yen. Is someone back me up on that? Did y'all see that? I don't know what the implications of that are going to be, but it can't be good, man. The money printing, sloshing around. They just keep reverse repos. Like the amount of money and debt we're just taking on, it is rapidly destroying fiat purchasing power at probably the fastest rate we've ever seen in our lifetime. Yeah. So if you think your little 4% yield, 3.5% yield on your high yield savings account, you're owning some bonds, if you think that's keeping up with inflation, you're crazy. You're delusional. It's not. Like owning a bond that gives you what, 3 to 4% is toxic, definitively. Monetary debasement has to be over 10%, like constantly. Every year, hey man, I have 100K in the bank and it's just sitting in the bank. A year later, it's now worth 90K in purchasing power. Like it has to be. But yeah, hopefully we're vindicated, you know, in our thesis, which has been to be long metals, whether it's rare earths, which guess what? USAR. Hey man, the government taking a stake in this one. Oh yeah, this will be up 100% at 8 p.m. We got ourselves hour and 20-ish minutes. This thing will be up $40. It'll be up $20 or something. But man, how beautiful was this? It gave us, you know, talking about structural developments that are indicative of the psychology of buyers and sellers, the three rising valleys. Did that and went crazy, and then they double bottomed it, deep 886 retrace, and then recapture some levels it's been running. But this thing's about, you know, but once it opens tonight at 8 p.m., it's going to be fireworks. And I would imagine that's going to be very good for all the rare earth and strategic metal miners, REMX in general, that just hit target one of a trade setup. I think that's going to go way freaking higher. I've just started following these. I need to find more rare earth and strategic metal miners, but like MP is another one. Like this one is going to probably blow up. They're all just going to be positively affected by the USAR news with the government. So this one's crazy, man. The old all-time high from 2021 has been regarded as support. It's very similar to the URA trade setup. Okay, so I mean, almost identical. It's been following in lock and step with URA. So this one's probably going way higher too. IDR. This one doesn't have much volume at all, but what a trend. And maybe cut with handling, reaccumulating kind of locally here. That's probably going to have a good day tomorrow. TMRC, 4.38%. Really cool to see a key level from history, resistance from 2012, 13. And support in 2020, resistance 2023. They held it. So this is a nice trend. It'll probably continue for a good retrace from the high to low. So you might see $152 if you give me some time. So these are rare earth miners. Okay. Whew. Anyway, so holy crap, man. I can't believe it. Like gold and silver just hanging on to their gains. Like gold's about to make an all-time high. What gold's like about to do it, chat. I'm about to go get my freaking golden chain and put it on. MPUUU, that's right. But those are uranium. I also have a uranium miner. All right, chat. Let's freaking go.
I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
Let's freaking go, chat. Jesus chimes for an all-time high on gold. QSA. What's up, Wits? Thank you, man. Yeah. We'll do it. We're just kind of monitoring the craziness of the metals of this market, man. It's wild. I just like, you know, I hope y'all have proper allocation to the assets that are doing what they're doing. Because, you know, we've been talking about it, man. Thanks for the 543 people here. Man, it's different times. Metal mania is not near as sexual as crypto mania. Not even, it's half as good. Like, it's almost like it's just another day for this live stream, but it's not. It's like historical. I mean, I made more money in a single day on Friday than I've made in my entire life. And it's like, what? Like, where are the thousands of people freaking out also doing that? Like, it's just kind of crazy, man, that like the difference in people, like it's people just cared about crypto and scam coins, but it's like, man, my God, man, you could have just like, remember you see that above my head, like, or above the chart, it says XAU USD. You just put a piece of duct tape or electrical tape over XAU and USD, and you just put Pundy coin there or Ethereum coin, and you think it's crypto.
I also have an uranium chain.
A uranium chain, dude. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go to uranium chain. I'm gonna have a Geiger reader too, and it's gonna just tearing through my molecules, my DNA, destroying me while I wear it. Absolutely, man. No, I was thinking about getting like a nice dresser and putting it here, and having uranium laden plateware to where all the plates and bowls all glow. They're iridescent. I was thinking about doing something like that for uranium, Kappa. No, I'm not even getting close to uranium. Yeah, I'll just settle up in cash, bro. I'm down with it. Okay, settle up in cash and buy some copper. And I'm not buying copper either. I'm not buying a pound of effing copper. Like, what can you do with a pound of copper? Now, maybe I can get a pound of copper that's like an elephant statue or something. But yeah, dude. It just doesn't make sense. So silver, gold, platinum, rhodium. I mean, rhodium, I got it on my Rolex. I got a precious metals ETF on my Rolex lefty white gold destro. It's 18 karat gold with palladium and rhodium. And I'm just like, the ETF. Got that right before. I mean, I'm talking right the day or two before Thanksgiving, I got it. And I'm like, dude, what an investment. And then January 1st rolls around, Rolex goes up on their precious metals watches by like 8 to 10%. So on everything that's gold, silver, or gold, not silver, they don't sell silver watches, but gold, white gold, or platinum, rose gold, whatever, ever rose. So yeah, we got history right here on gold. It just 5,030 right there, 5,032. I'll have some more alerts set up. Silver's kind of just hanging in there at 104.91, but we did see 105, and then platinum is down, but it's recovering. Like, you'd think tonight this is going to go positive again if things stay as they are on gold and silver. Like, it did make an all-time high at the open, but what a recovery. It's up 1% off the lows, and you're just waiting on 29.39, but hard target 30. What is it? Hard target
32.33
yeah,
repeating, of course.
32.333 repeating, of course. The 1618 in linear scale. Craziness, man. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna. It's just sitting up here. You know, we had futures, or you had weekend silver prices hitting 105.50. And that is not far off from what we got, 105.31 here on spot at the open. So the weekend price was pretty good. And I'm just kind of excited to see what happens in China with all their tumult with their government, and just they look at silver and gold a lot different than us. Same with real estate. That's all they got. They don't really look at their equities market as something that's really amazing. Like, oh, they don't have a Mag 7. So they're big on metals and real estate as store value, but their real estate market's been in like shambles too. So I could wear a copper chain. Meh. Now what you do is you just get a rose gold chain. And it's got the copper in it, like 5% copper, but it's mainly gold. But it looks copperish, you know? That's way more of a flex. I wonder if they have a platinum copper ever rose. I don't know what would be the point of that. Sorry, just looking at some chat now. We're just monitoring these all-time highs, gold and silver. Gold's about to do it right now. Look at it. I'm scaled in. We'll look at these requests in a minute, but what do you want me to do, dude? I mean, like, we're watching. We got the weekly candle close on crypto in 14 minutes. Going for the lowest weekly and daily close on crypto of the year 2026. Like, it's the Great Depression era while we are looking at the exact Jubilee, absolute metallic Jubilee on the other market. That's right, Skull. At least we have chicken. Maybe I'll eat some chicken tonight, dude. I don't know. Guapo, you're gonna have to steal a lot of Moscow mules, dude. Because, like, what's one Moscow mule? Like, I have a couple. Like, when I host people, I'll make that. It's like kind of my drink of choice. Look, if you're a successful male, you're a bachelor, and you have like a pad, and you have people that you host people, you want to have one drink. This is what I tell to young people, young men. You want to have one drink you're very good at making. It's only one. You don't have to be a mixologist, but there's just one. Like, oh, dude, you just have this godlike espresso martini that you've mastered with fresh ingredients. You have an edge on it that you can't get at restaurants. And when you host people, you know, they're women over, men over. It is very impressive as a host. So that's a nice tip for you beyond technical analysis there. 5,034. We got an all-time high on gold, chat. All-time friggin' high. We have silver back over $105. Nearing an all-time high here, too. After filling the gap like a king, man. Can y'all hear me? Is this stream on? Are the audio levels good? Are music too loud? Let me know. Is the video good? You do a video check, chat. Are we in 4K? Make sure if you're not in 4K, be sure to adjust the settings on your YouTube so you can see that my nose hairs look like BX cables. That's how you know we're in 4K. Maybe at some point we'll go 8K. I'm not sure when though. We tried 4K 60 FPS, but the delay was too bad. So till internet improves, we're limited to go to higher levels. Gold's kind of doing the thing right now over silver. Oh, technicals are good, man. Golden thumb. Yeah, miners might go berserk tomorrow, Vulcan, as they had been already. Oh, we've been in 4K for a while. Track cocktails. That's right, Joshua. Master the drink. The one drink. Win bread, I don't know, dude. Win bread when we get 1,000 viewers again. That's when we'll do bread stream, okay? Until then, we're just gonna keep it serious in business. We're gonna make money and kind of like, oh, the streaming aspect of things is just gonna be like a peripheral. Like, this is all peripheral to me, man. Like, I'm kidding. Like, what kind of worry in the world I got, man? My entire year been made in 2 weeks. Cold beer for Croc. Well, cold beer, that's fine, man, but it's not about yeah, dude, that's your drink, but it's about hosting, about being a high value man. I mean, you can be married too and do this. Like, it doesn't matter if you're married, if you're a bachelor or not, but I'm just saying it's an impressive thing. When people come over, you host them, you make them a drink right in front of them with fresh ingredients, and the drink's freaking amazing. It really resonates with people. So no 1,300, absolutely not. If anything, the play was being short. short, but hey, man, who wants to gamble on short with this stupid scam market? Might as well just be cash and different position, different market completely. Okay, Palladium up 0.6%. It's looking very good here. They pulled it back, like, you know, remember Palladium is a family member of Platinum. So you're waiting on 2011, 2418. I'm waiting on 2856 on Palladium. That, like, dude, that's it. That's the target. It's 40% upside from here. 2856 is your hardcore long-term target minimum. Okay, that's it. That was your last place. Risk management 1821, 1853. You had your chance. We've been talking about it every day we've been live. Yeah, copper to 6, but probably 9, 10. But if you got to give it time, trader man, you got to give it time. Oh my God. I mean, people being short on metals are like, it just doesn't make sense, dude. Like, you're just ignoring reality. You're ignoring like the actual repricing event. It's a lifetime event. None of us have been alive during, like, this is the first time in our lives we've seen something like this. A commodities actual super cycle. Drink tastes better when you're out of control baller in my opinion. Yeah, dude. Omega. That is very, very true. When got a view. No, but again, man, like, the view can be supplemented. You can have a nice koi pond in your backyard, amazing landscaping. You don't have to have the view, but you want to have something. You want to have something that sets you apart from everyone else. Anonymous.
Anonymous tipped $25. Hey man, looking at oil and an SWBI Gold for Guns program? Winchester and Smith & Wesson dealer's choice, but it's long-term thang taiga chivas no time clap.
Yeah, man. I mean, always bullish on guns, bro. Always. A secular bull trend, okay, since 1776. Let's go. What they estimate over 500 million guns are owned by Americans. Over 500 million. And that, again, that is just registered. Like, unregistered, who knows? Probably another 500 million. There's probably 1 billion guns in America floating around. Hey, good luck invading us. Oh wait, they're not doing it by invasion. They're doing it internally. They compromise our governments, and then they flood our borders with third world migrants. And that destroys continuity, sovereignty, culture. And then those third world migrants that are illegally here procreate at a faster rate of the native population. And then the census. One party state. You get it? That's how they're doing it. They don't even need to take our guns. They already figured that out. And that's why there's all this crazy stuff going on in Minnesota, because they've been completely called out. The government's completely complicit in it, in the state government, and there's virtually an insurrection going on. Okay. So Palladium right here, man, about to go positive. I mean, it's positive on the day, but I'm saying positive on the candle, right? It gapped up, like from where it gapped up, it's about to go higher. This is amazing. You have gold at 5,036, a new, like, all-time high. Metals are still doing the thing, man. This is insane. So flow, yeah, it is cooked, man. It is very, very cooked. Very cooked. No, man, it's I don't really go out that much. I don't party really. I just work on myself, make money, and like what society is spawning out there of girls like in the age bracket I'm looking for to be serious with, like they're either OnlyFans girls or they are maximum feminists where they're going to school for like a decade to become the men that they should be getting courted by. But it's just crazy, man. Easy hooking up, but my God, finding like someone like worthy of wifey, are you kidding, dude? Very tough, man. Black Mamba, I've talked about it on URA, like in the 60s, 80s, and then like near 100, 3 profit-taking levels. My God, back over 105 on silver. This is insane. I need to get a quad screen for these metals. I'll do that tonight when I have time. I mean, there's just another really like, there's nothing to look at on crypto. Like, there's just not. This is all garbage, man. It's like the Great Depression right now. So PLG is going to be an insane open. Like, apparently, I don't know where y'all are getting your info. I think maybe it was after hours. It blew up on Friday night, Friday evening. But yeah, PLG is going to be insane at open, or even open of overnight trading, because this thing of 30% in 2 days. This is the one I was talking about. Hey man, it's the last of the Mohicans. You break 351, it's going to be a 537 target very fast. Very 50% upside. So I think wheat can run. I don't know about wheat, man. Those haven't, I mean, eventually maybe, but it's not close enough. I think oil stocks have been like suppressed a really long time. We'll look at these requests, okay? But I'm still just kind of, look at this, man. Look how close we are. I don't want to get off of these metals quite yet. We got time, man. I've been live 55 minutes, 56 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, the bell, that sub. Thanks for being here, everyone. What a wonderful start to the new week again. Okay, man, let me maybe I should just put silver up again like we did, because there's just no point in looking at crypto right now. I don't really care. Like, I think Bitcoin's probably going way lower. We'll just have silver up on the screen above my head. We'll take off the Bitcoin ball. It's just the silver stream again. Okay. Okay, let's check out this request. First request anyway. It was NOU for Vincent. NOU. 200,000 volume max. I mean, I like how it looks, kind of like they're kind of reversing the trend. Oh my God, the volume's so bad. It's so low of volume. There's like a level. Yeah, I like the higher highs, higher lows coming in. I like how they're defending this level, kind of at support 371. It'd be nice for them to pull it back to 375 again for a formal back test of 371. Kind of like this though, like a zone. Yeah, I mean, as long as they stay above 350, it seems like your uptrend will continue, and the target would be 542. But you know, that's the level, like, to try to manage your risk. Like, you're a little off of that, so you would want it to come back, maybe fill a gap at 357. If you got like this, it would be so amazing. It'd be like, oh yeah, and then you see him do this. Like, that would be a dream, maybe, for risk management anyway. But yeah, like, you just gotta admire, like, see really what happened. How did it all reverse? Of course, even an asset with a 200,000 volume, what a joke. Of course, they still do it like that. Of course, man. And the type 2 return. I mean, how beautiful is that, huh? That's gorgeous. That's like actually amazing. That's how the whole trend reversed with the M-shaped type 2 return. So yeah, you've been uptrending, and now you've just been correcting for a while since October. The buying climax was insane. So that's the only way to manage risk. But yeah, not too bad. The trend has been your friend for a while. Yeah. ushered in with the M shape. Okay, let's look real quick in the next one. Silver 105.09. Gold 5,040, right at record levels. Insane. ODV. Y'all just requesting things I can't even pronounce. Okay, so what else? I've been here before. You've requested this one before. Dirt. And so what I said was, all right, yeah, it's cool. It's been uptrending and all that, but what you would really want, if you really wanted the best potential or way more upside, you would want buyers to recapture the key inflection point. Then after they recapture it, you would want them to correlate to that level positively again. So even if they lost it, they recapture, reconfirm, and then you get like 1, 2, 3. You want a consolidation structure. You want some sort of bull flag or something to develop at this 2023, 2022, 387, 406. So we're still waiting on that to happen. Still waiting. Because you're still just like right at or around the inflection zone. It's like they broke back above it, I guess, to close out the week on ODV. Oh, you want the weekly? Okay. Well, same thing, right? Nothing changes. Hey, they're back. Hey, above the 200 week moving average is really nice. They're holding that. But I still think you want to see the price above 387, 406. I mean, if they break it, it could be a straight shot to, I mean, really to 543 fast. But again, it's not about that. It's about like, hey, man, you always want, right? Here, you come here, you go anywhere else. I don't know what they do, right? But here, like I'm saying, if you want an edge in the market, you want consolidation structures to correlate positively to key levels. And that's the whole example that is there on the daily where we've been here before. Okay, it just is. This is what you want. It doesn't mean you're going to get it, but that's like if you want to manage your risk with the easiest, tightest stop with the most upside potential, that's what you want to happen, okay? With an edge. Okay. It's your ODV. Thank you, Dirt. QSI. QSI for Wits. Quantum say Incorporated. Well, we definitely got whatever we wanted going on. It's kind of happening a little bit. I haven't been here in a while, but you do have maybe something happening here that you kind of want. Yeah, man, it's tough. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's actually pretty good. Like here, like yeah, you got a spring back test. You got. See, they recapture, reconfirm.
Miners, tailwind for tomorrow due to USA rare earth stake. What is your view, my man? Heckler is more of pure silver play, I guess. A lot of silver miners that have not taken out at, but silver has. Upside?
So Vulcan, man. Heckler, I think we looked at it. HYMC, the thing's just gone, man. There's like nothing to do. You had your chance like 18 months ago when the harmonic framework presented itself so beautifully, so perfectly. So with this one, with QSI, it's like they back tested spring. So it's like pretty easy to set a stop loss. I mean, really, I know it's down like 5% on Friday. I don't know how this is going to go. What industry this is in, like, you know, but easy to manage risk, right? You could set a stop loss below 114, 113. And then you would just legit be targeting probably for like $2.15 to $2. It's very easy. It's very, very easy here. All right, low, the same low, then maybe a slightly higher low. It's like, look, man, you have an M shape. You do have an M shape. Yep. Look at that. Kind of like you have it already. Is there divergence? Yeah, bullish divergence, kind of on the RSI a little bit. So simple, like you just cut your losses quick at 108 to 110 and give it a shot, man. But like you don't want to own the asset probably below 113. Like you have an argument to not own it, but like, hey, you can take your chance here. It's not bad. But yeah, there's probably like the thing is it's kind of just flat range bound asset. It's not really in a good trend or anything. It's in a no trend. Okay, Palladium, high of day, high of week right now. So Palladium making a comeback. Platinum is now positive. Remember, it was down 1.6% below. It's up now, man. So Platinum, Palladium, maybe getting ready to shine. So QSI, not too bad, man. Above 113, you're all right. Yeah. Smith and Wesson. Maybe. Doesn't stick out as anything too crazy. I mean, you got like a massive double bottom maybe on the weekly. Yeah, it could be like a mass double bottom. Like crazy bullish divergence locally on the second low. Yeah, if you wanted to take a shot on guns, 785, but yeah, maybe see, I like it here. The higher low coming in. It's like this downtrend broke, right? The supply line broke. Or did it? Dang, man. I don't even know if it did. Nah, not really. But if you adjust for like more anchors, the candle closed 1 and 2 here. They did break it. They did back test the breakout. So it's like you have an inverse head and shoulder here. It's really nice. I mean, a nice structure anyway. Yeah. Could be just a massive 1 and 2 here. Double bottom. And like, you probably just don't want to own it below 785. And if it was going to play out, you're probably looking for it to run to maybe $17. It's the only way you could play it. But there is a resistance at 1323, 1241. Yep. Maybe, oh, is that a shark? I don't think it's deep enough. That's a 786, not an 886. So yeah, I guess like on the weekly, you have breakout, maybe a back test. I like the higher low here. I like the momentum shifting structure. They could even take it down one more time and give you another higher low, and it would be even better. Then it'd be classic accumulation. So just look out for that. And SWBI, excuse me. Shark Anonymous. Hecla. Yeah, I mean, we looked at it on Friday, I think. Yeah, there's nothing to do, man. Like, it was here. Like, you literally were given it February 2020. It was hand delivered. It's gone. Literally gone, dude. Like, the only time to care was either 2020, the M-shape type 2 return at key levels, or when they confirmed that there were far more than before, and then another higher low, absorption of remaining supply, and then they broke it. It's just been straight line up for, my God, man, like 5 months. Incredible. Let's see if I can, anything going on? One sec. Oh, God. Yeah, hard to find stuff like that. HL, like it doesn't even, keywording it doesn't even work in Discord. I have to like really look. So what are you saying? Chat, all-time highs on silver, 105.42. Let's freaking go, man. They filled the gap and they're pumping it, man. Unbelievable. We have less than an hour till overnight trading occurs. Gold's up over 1%, 5,042. I think that's an all-time high. I don't even know what to tell you, man. You're targeting for 35.67. If they break that, then it's just like probably the gap fill at 44.26, all-time highs. You have mania. This is manic. This is beyond insane. Okay, when an asset in a 5-month period is up 500%, 189 days, it's insane. Okay. Here's your silver on the weekly. Gold all-time highs, chat. Right now, as I'm speaking to you. Actually crazy, man. Unfilled gap, too. They never filled it like silver and platinum and palladium. This one's just gapping and kind of going right now. Unreal hype. That's right. It's not unreal though. It's the realest of reals. So, trading view has silver at 106.54. Kruglan? What are you talking about? Trading view. This is trading view, but this is the Wanda spot. Maybe that's silver futures. But I didn't even think that futures was trading much higher at a premium than spot because backwardation. Kruglan, where you finding 106.50? Yeah, which one are you on? Like SIL or something? Micro futures? No? 106.65. Aha. I got you, dude. Yeah, silver futures is trading higher. 106.65. Silver futures all-time high. Got you, dude. When silver RSI over 100. Well, I don't think that's ever happened. Ever. Yeah, we oh yeah, wait, did it? I'm not sure it can get to 100, right? Can it? Oops. Silver is just poised for melty 110. 99.9. It's like a Final Fantasy character. Yeah, 999. 99.94. That's the high. 1947, 46. Hype in the chat for World War II ending, but I'm sorry, dude. A lot of Western countries, it's like, what was being fought for if now look at these Western countries that have committed complete native suicide. Birth rates are less than 1.5 to 1. They're below replacement rates. Europe's like completely collapsing in on itself. And it's facilitated by its own government. It's the taxpayers are funding their own destruction. It's like, wow, dude. Yeah, dude. RSI. Let's rival 1946 on silver weekly. Just a nice 88 right now. No big deal. I mean, it was at 91. That's nothing. That's peanuts, dude, compared to what we've seen in history. Yeah, right. 999 fine RSI. Dang, that's a meme right there, dude. That's Wayne Batson needs to come in here. Something with an RSI 999 fine RSI silver or something. I don't know. He can use his Giga Brain for that. Yeah, 1979 silver went up like 389%. So I believe, I don't know. I think silver probably. Just gotta think about like silver to be like at an all-time high relative to money printing and inflation. It would need to be around $200 now. Oh, look at this, chat. Look above my head, man. Like you're just sitting at all-time highs. Like it's literally nothing. 105, 55. No selling pressure. It's just hanging around, waiting to mark up more. Like imagine that guy on Wall Street Bets with his $450,000 two-time levered short position on silver with its own decay. So it's even worse. It's like terrible. 105.61. We're at all-time highs right now on silver. Right now. Right effing now, dude. Palladium already at 1.4%. Starting to run again. You remember, Palladium, if you're in it, you're not even looking at it till 28.56. I'm not kidding, dude. Massive engulfing candle last week. Catch and fall through this week probably. 28.56 to $3,000 would be your like target. Gallicro, I'm just being real here, dude. You will never, at this point, ever vote your way out of what's going on in your country. It will never happen. There is voting will never work there in the UK. You got to be crazy. I'm sorry, dude. Like it's a little bit delusional to think that you're getting out of that voting. They have set it up for a one-party rule forever now. Dude, you can like let in millions of migrants, and if they just live there for 5 years, they can vote. They can become citizens. It's over. It's suicide. Y'all are done. So over. And they've been trying to do it in the U.S. They've been doing it pretty successful when they stole the election in 2020. That's for sure. What, 17 plus million third world migrants flooded into our country, and the government let it happen. They did it on purpose because they knew what they would do. Yeah. Nah, music, you didn't vote out anything, anyone. Nothing's changed. $105.71. It's continuing, chat. Another all-time high. Every time I'm speaking, every time you blink your eyeballs, silver's making a record high. We're just hanging out, man. We got through the requests. So what else is there to do? Do you really care about Bitcoin? Yeah, dude, Bitcoin, lowest weekly candle close of 2026. Ethereum, Solana, XRP, lowest weekly candle closes of 2026. That's terrible. Okay. Terrible. Here's your weekly on Bitcoin. There it was. Massive bearish engulfing candle. Look at that. Lowest weekly candle close confirmed since. Oh my God. Lowest weekly candle close confirmed since April 2025. That is like a continuation candle, bearish engulfing candle. It's so nasty. 10 plus month lows on the close. Ethereum just broke support, nasty bearish engulfing. Like, that's not a good spot to be closing out. They might run it up to 28.84 to regard it as resistance on the new week. So bad. And then you have XRP. Very gross. Lowest weekly candle close on XRP since November of 2024. So we're talking 52-week lows. Over 1 year lows on the close on XRP. That is the lowest close since all this consolidation and chop had begun. Starting back in December 2024. The lowest close. What a shooting star with follow through the week after. And that's doom for you. That is doom for XRP, that candle. And then we'll look at Solana. Absolutely disgusting. Remember the shooting star we'd identified? Look at the follow through. Yep. Shooting star, godlike shooting star. That's like a Ubuntu. You know what I'm talking about? Like the celestial entity that is not from our solar system. That's what that is. Or the newer one, the one that came in that's like, dude, it's anomalous. It's got like a comet tail that's going forward and might be an alien spaceship observing us. That's what this is. Shooting whatever Atlas B or whatever it's called. Yeah. And that's the lowest weekly candle close confirmed since March 31st of last year. So you're talking about we're getting closer and closer to the yearly lows on these coins, man. Not good. Very bad. I'll just...
Very bad, boys. Very bad.
Jeez. So what do you want, man? Nick, these are the most exciting times ever. But sorry, it's just not crypto. And so I don't know why people care about crypto so much. It's so weird. It's just the weirdest thing. People are like obsessed. That's right. We're doing Alien TA, Jameson. That's right, man. This guy doing Alien TA. Well, we got like what? We got they're admitting that aliens exist or something, right? Didn't that happen? My aliens. I could never imagine that crypto jungle. Never in my life could I imagine that. Since like November, October. Oh God. Chinese buying gold and silver before New Year, mid-February. Yeah, the year of the horse. No, they didn't scare Vulcan. It didn't scare people. It literally ended crypto as we know it, I think. And thank God, because like at least now.
Hi, Mitch. Where do you think the sweet spot is to swap silver to gold?
It was in November, dude. Literally in November. If you're in the Patreon Citadel, I gave you the Bullish Dragon trade setup. Now, who knows? Like, you're in La La Land, dude.
Angry Abuelo tipped $25. It was crazy in 1979 with silver, people we selling their teeth, grandma's silverware, wedding rings etc. and interest was 15% mortgages my first house, but dollar was worth more. Can we just go over lift?
Here's your lift. 1980, Hunt Brothers bubble. Yeah, people were selling their junk metal, but it didn't, their sterling, it didn't matter, dude. Like, it was all a mania, speculative, retail driven bubble that popped. Like there was no need. Like, yeah, people were selling their silver, right? Like, there was no like industrial need back then. And all of a sudden we have all these emerging technologies where everyone that's relevant in production of new components. Like, you have GPUs have multiple grams of gold in them, which isn't a big deal. Gold's not the shortage. Gold supply is stable, but silver is not at all. And you got, in less than 3 years, you have solar panels going from the overall cost for the solar panel is like 3% for silver, and now it's 30+%. That type of stuff. You know, you got revolutionary battery technologies, medical supplies. There's so many things that require silver, and silver is there aren't really many. There's almost no silver mines. It's like a byproduct of mining like galena and gold, everything else. So it's just like all of a sudden there's a huge deficit, and China's got massive amounts of people, so they need it. They're using it like, they're like, you know, absorbing it like oxygen. Silver gets used, gold gets stored, and if you're using silver so much, yeah, it's finally catching up. Yep. Yeah, we're only like 49 or 50 on the gold silver ratio right now. Like, we're not even close, man. 30 is probably where things are going to get insane. Like, historically, you've always been 15 to 30 to 1, and now it's 50. But like 2 months ago, it was like 80. Feels like a technical breakout in itself when the GSR gold silver ratio falls below 50. And I think that's like happening right now. It's right around it. I think it's happening though. You're probably 49. Someone back me up on that. Let's see. So again, to Bjorn, sweet spot to swap silver to gold. Yeah, I guess if the GSR ever gets to 30, probably that's where you do it. If you get to 15, you look outside, there's something very wrong. Very messed up. Like, the world as we know it's changed tremendously. You want to look at Lyft? All right, dude. What an underperformer, man. Like, you know, like, I know it's like, oh, they're accumulating, but my dude, for years, it should be markup time. They're not marking it up. Yeah, like, all these higher lows come in, and they broke it out. They're still broken out of that crazy supply line that takes you all the way back to the IPO in 2019. But I don't like the lower high that came in, like the Head and Shoulders. I don't like this price action. There's such a lack of demand that market participants can't even go test 2088, 2150, and such a real resistance. It's very bearish price action. Now you're at the 200-day moving average. You can't really look at this again probably until 1460, 1568. Like, you probably want them to take it to that level at this point. Like, that's like to strategize, right? For a good entry, I think that's probably where you'd want to look to construct a trading plan. Like, because I think they like recaptured it. They maybe reconfirmed it. I would like to see them do something like this. Yeah, I'd like to see something like that. It's like a deeper retrace, and then you're just correlating positively, consolidating, regarding supports as support again for an extended amount of time. I think that would be a better place to, again, construct a trading plan. So that's just IMO. That'd be from this low to high in 886. So you got the M shape argument going on, type 2 return, higher low, right? You want something like that if you could help it. So I would say no thanks for me. Like, it doesn't mean it can't blast off anytime, right? But I'm saying, like, do you want an edge? Do you want the best trading plan? Optimum? Okay, you want to wait for 1460, 1568 consolidation if you could help it, okay? Somehow silver is up 2.2%, chat. 2.2%. ZSL, that means down 4.4%. So that guy with a $450,000 position's down 4.5% immediately. And like, we don't even have overnight trading going on yet. So his position won't even be open until 35 minutes from now. So, and who knows where silver will, if silver's actually doing what it's doing right now, what if we go to 108 or 110 in the next 30 minutes? Like, this dude is destroyed. Like, I don't even know if he had a stop loss. I didn't see anything about it, but he just went short. He had no argument. He just said, it's too high. Remember, if you want to go short on an asset, you better have an insanely good technical argument, which means like M shapes on the daily, weekly, confirmed confirmation, like confirmed highs, like two double top. And then like on the second top after that locally, you have a lower high and there's bearish divergence. Silver all-time highs as I'm speaking to you. Beep, alert goes off. 105.93. We're about to see 106 for the first time in human history. There it is, 106. First time ever. Let's go, dude.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
106, baby. Gold 5,041. Unbelievable. Unreal, dude. Cannot stop this thing. You know what was cool? Let me show you. Look at this. Silver. This is silver on blockchain. That it's the same price. 105.94. I'm looking at it. It's the exact same price as spot tracking it. So look at this nice channel. So they could take it up to like 108 and that will be the supply line. And this is a beautiful channel, is it not? Look how they like back tested the heart line. It was resistance. It's now support, engulfing and running. So let's say, all right, we got a nice, this is on a blow fin. Weird, but cool. Yeah, that 1314, I think I could leave. It's not nothing crazy. You don't want to get too crazy, man. It's like, I want to be able to go out and wear it occasionally, you know? Like if it's like too massive, like thinking about getting a Figaro chain a little bit longer that would match this. The silver Figaro, maybe platinum Figaro. Be a good compliment. Let's go, Gally. You made 25K in 90 minutes. Hype in the chat. What's up, baby genius, man? Yeah, dude, we're killing it. Killing it, dude. Time of our lives right now. Oh my God, XRP's up 1%. Oh. Call Alex Cobb, emergency live stream. All right, man. Well, I mean, I've been live now for an hour and 30 minutes. So what do you want, man? What do you want from me? We're just trying to relax and enjoy the world falling apart, apparently. Silver melting up, smelting up. And if you're just tuning in, 106 for the first time ever, and it looks like you're about to break that and go even higher. Gold hitting $5,000 for the first time in human history, gapped up and never back tested or never filled the gap. Silver did fill the gap, as you can see above my head. It's beautiful. Once this 106 breaks, man, it's just going to be maybe a straight shot. 107. I mean, what's holding it back? Here it is, right there at 106, 106.03, all-time highs, chat, as I'm speaking to you. Oh my God. It's like GameStop, dude, but it's a real metal and there's a real reason why it's pumping. We'll be live till China open. I don't know, dude. 30 more minutes. I'm hungry and my back hurts. My back's been hurting. I think just sitting in this chair doing streams here really is effing my back up. 106.13 all-time highs, man. What do you want? I feel go to Reddit, Wall Street Bets, look at the silver short. And it's funny because like the entire chat was roasting him. Every comment was saying how stupid it was, and it was stupid. He had no backing to his thesis for taking such a sizable position and short on an asset that's running away like a freight train. I did 6. It doesn't matter. Low volume, garbage market, garbage exchange. Like Coinbase, all crypto exchanges are complete garbage, man. They have no liquidity. Nothing, dude. They can't fulfill your orders. It's just garbage, man. See, the beauty of like traditional markets have dark pools. Like they have so much supply of everything you would want that they just have it available. So you want something instantly getting your order filled for the most part, unless it's something really weird and low volume. But for the most part, they've got it readily available for you to buy. It won't manipulate the price because it's dark pool, which, you know, is whatever. And so I like traditional markets and exchanges because of that. Crypto is garbage, dude. Like absolute garbage. And the algos are just like, it's so everything you buy on crypto exchange are so illiquid. Their algos like immediately try to murder you. Like, oh, dude, this dude bought. Oh, yeah, well, no one else is buying. No humans exist on this exchange anymore or this coin. Time to dump on this guy. Like that. That's this market. That's crypto. It's just a fraudulent garbage detriment to human society. Like, so thank God that traditional markets are coming in and utilizing blockchain for 24/7 tokenization of, again, traditional markets. It's lovely. It'll be implemented sometime this year, I think. Thinkorswim 6, Thinkorswim. Oh, it's not about the Herman Miller, Brad. I don't know if there's like I'm pretty high up. This is like a bar stool. So it would need to be like the hydraulics, it would be able to lift higher. I don't know if I can get to this height. So anyway. Gold real quick. Look at gold. All-time highs, Chad, as I'm speaking to you.
I have some evidence Manbear Pig could be in this area.
Unreal. We're at history right now. Gap and go. For now, gap and go. Like, where we're going to stop. There's no telling, dude. You've broken the psychological barrier. Gold and silver screaming something's going on. Something really bad's going on under the global financial hood. 5,045. Record. Silver is virtually records. This is unreal. All right, all-time highs on silver. My God. Unreal. This is crazy, man. Yeah, exactly. We have the breaking down of the monetary order. That's actually real. That's coming. That's happening right now. Like it's very much happening. And I don't know what the consequences are going to be. I don't think anyone does, because none of us have been alive since the last one. Phoenix, we're witnessing a commodity super cycle. And how's you got the S&P and the NASDAQ, they're like fine. Like they're not really going down anymore. They're still recovering. But that's the scary thing. When you have gold and silver metals doing what they're doing, and then you also have the stock market making all-time highs, like that shouldn't be happening. And that's really probably some sort of superinflation event occurring. Like you're watching, wow, fiat purchasing power is in crash mode. It's accelerating in crash mode. 5,048, 49, 50 all-time highs right now on gold. Look above. Look above my head on silver. All-time highs right now. Every time I'm talking, we're getting records. 106.50 on silver. Oh my God, up 3%. Dude. My chain's getting heavier and heavier. Hybrid abasement in progress? Yeah. Virtually. So it looks like 110 might be imminent on silver. I don't know if we'll see it tonight, but things are accelerating violently. Yeah, NASDAQ paired against silver. Dow Jones, yeah, man. They broke out. Yeah, way higher. Trader man can't believe it. His eyes. Yeah, man. It's like ribeye steak and loaded potato every night, man. Every freaking night. It is literally the roaring 20s for metal bros, man. We got 25 minutes, man, till overnight trading begins, till China, their metal markets open. I'm gonna start playing the Goonies theme on repeat again. Y'all remember? Bootstrap, how did I get a good entry on silver? It was very easy, dude. Very, very easy. It was a silver platter, literally. I'm not even kidding. Like, it was so freaking amazing. It was like the best trade ever, man. And instead of taking profit, it was kind of just like, something's breaking. Something's actually breaking on the market. See if I got it. Yeah. Like, this is like, how did you get a good entry? It was like this, man. We can go back. Here it was, man. It was, again, trade of the year. It was November 24th, 2025. It was so incredible. It was a bullish dragon pattern. This zone right here, okay, if you understand the zone, this is your 2011 all-time high. So it had been resistance before, resistance. Okay, it goes all the way back, 2011. So they lost it, they recaptured it, and then they reconfirmed it as support right there. It was a spring back test, very subtle. And then there was bullish divergence. Sellers were exhausted. And this is all on a long-term uptrend. So it was like, this is it. This is literally it, man. $50. 50. And here we are at 106.50. Now look at that, man. You see it? You see it, dude? Like magic. Beyond anything we could have ever dreamed of. You got to hit the play button again. Oh my God. So that is how I got a good entry on silver. Thank you very much. 106.53 all-time highs on silver right now. That setup needs a t-shirt. Yeah, for real, dude. It does. It's the dragon. The silver dragon. PLG is going to be crazy tomorrow, man. 106.54 all-time highs, silver. Gold, all-time highs, 5,048 and change. Dude, we're looking at it, man. We're looking at history on two different charts at the same time. One above my head, one to the left. Or, yeah, it's to the left, I think, for you. Yeah, Echo, but again, like, if you started seeing what was going on, like they were halting trading on the CME for 16 hours. That was like, okay, they're actually breaking silver. Something's going on. So just using intuition, it was like, maybe I'll hold off and just see where this goes. And like, before you could even take profit, the thing just melted through the targets. I was like, okay, I'll just hold on. And here we are. I mean, Michael Oliver, like a OG metal bro, like a boomer, you know, been around since he was there for the Hunts Brothers thing, you know, like he's saying like 200 plus, $300+ silver, which it's just so crazy because we don't make expectations or calls like that, but I guess I could see it if they're really repricing silver. Yeah, there were a lot of signs. What's up, Bootstrap? Thank you, man, for the consideration. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we're just hanging out now. This is just gravy. 20 minutes till Asia silver opens. It's gonna gap up. You wonder if China silver is gonna be at like 116 to 120 today. It's very possible. 106.59 right now. Silver at all-time highs. As I can't stop saying it. It just keeps happening. So don't blame me for continuing to tell you. It's like if the Hay song. Remember, 10-hour Hay song on the YouTube. Constantly 5,049.89. Silver, gold about to make 5,050 first time ever. There it was, 5,049.99. Boom, 5,050 first time ever, chat. 106.64 first time ever, chat, on silver. This is crazy, dude. Actually insane. 106.70 on silver, all time highs. 5,051 first time ever on gold right now. Are you kidding me, man? The whole stream, all time highs. AI Asian guy said silver 170 in Dubai. I think he's right. I think it actually is like that. Yeah, for sure. That's right. Silver is still relatively cheap compared to like monetary debasement and compared to gold. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about silver being like we had a Fibonacci extension, and I believe it was 112, right? Yeah, 112 is the 2618. The 2618 in linear scale from the 2011 top to the 2020 low. You see it? There it is. 2618, 112.22. You could see that happening. I mean, there's just what is there to stop it? It's gone. It filled a gap and it's just going. There's all this like geopolitical tumult going on. 106.80, like first time ever on silver. Are you kidding me? Talking all-time highs every second, every other second for like an hour now. This is wild, man. You don't understand that people are pricing in silver because the price is off in the US. This is a paper. The US price is, it's a joke. It's a number on a screen. There is nowhere in the entire world where you could walk into any silver shop and buy an ounce of silver for $106. No one would ever sell you silver for $106. Nope, no one. I'm talking about a shop. Like, yeah, you could call up your cousin and he's got some silver. He might sell it to you for spot. But I'm talking about businesses that got to make money. No one would ever sell to you for $106. So that's what we're talking about. That's what, there's this huge premium from between the East and the West, and the East, they're continuing to drive the price up, and it is acting as a tractor beam for the Western price, 106. So well, $1.40 in any sort of constitutional silver is 1 ounce, $1.40. Any way you do it with the whatever 14 dimes or, you know, two half dollars with 40 cents, that equals 1 ounce of silver. So yeah, 169 US Mint. That's another big tell. That's like ominous, prophetic probably of where we're going. So we're just hanging out 106.66 off the highs. Gold a little off the highs, but not by much, man. Like, yeah, I'm waiting on. I ordered all this junk silver, a bunch of Ben Franklin half dollars and quarters. Been waiting for like weeks for it to come in. I bought it like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, and like the price is up like 40% since then, or 50%. It's so crazy. I just did it for the memes too. Like I you know, been buying silver since, you know, November, like for memes. And it's like kind of like, wow, this is kind of a big deal. All that stuff's like literally doubled. It's so wild. Time to sell Ethereum for silver. Bro, you were like the latest person on earth. What? Should have done that in October, dude. Yeah, I'm excited. Echo, get the Franklin $50. Yeah. Vulcan, yeah, I can. All right, platinum. All-time highs on platinum right now.
I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
All right, platinum about to do it, man. About to take over the world. Type in the chat. Yeah, we can pull up. Yeah, here we go. I mean, there's no difference. Like nothing changed. It's not, their prices don't fluctuate. Are you talking about Silver Eagles? Oh, SD bullion over at JM bullion. Sure, I can. Wait, what was the question though? Can you check the silver price? Oh, at the what? Yeah. We'll do SD. Sure. I'm not sure there's much of a difference, dude. Like, oh, look at this 106.97 chat. We're about to be a 107 first time in human history. Oh my god, dude, we're watching a lifetime event unfold before our very eyes. All right, Silver Eagles on SD bullion. Oh my god, 118.42. What the? You see that? 118.42, 119.43. Good God, you want 20? It's 24.78. Would think about shipping and taxes, whatever. There's gonna be fees, okay? So it's well over 2,500 for 20 effing Eagles now. When like 2 weeks ago it was just 2,000. I mean, like maybe a week ago it was 2,000. 60K now for 500 instead of 50. So what a premium! Yeah, there's a huge premium on these. There you have it, man. That is the highest I've ever seen, but it makes sense, right? Just wait, man. Give it a week or two. Wow. Well, Elemental Piece scared, dude. All right, 107, first time ever. Are you kidding me? Hype in the chat. 107.04. Right here. We got a melt up. Silver still in the show, even though gold's doing its thing. Silver up 3.54%. It's unbelievable. Oh, I know. PLG, dude. Yeah. Well, you had your chance, right? You had your chance. 107.11. All-time highs 107.12. Life-changing stuff going on, man. I hope you were allocated to some degree. You're paying 600 to 700 for that too. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Silver calls undefeated. Yeah. Banks, European banks are gonna need a bailout. They're gonna be asking all those third world migrants, please bail us out, dude. Taking to, well, that's okay, Harold. Like, what, we didn't really care about silver truly till like November, which I know it went up a lot more earlier than that, but there were a lot more assets that were performing, like Google and Tesla. Those incredible trade setups. You used leverage at all, you were fine. They performed just as well with leverage. So like, yeah, we weren't really like heavy allocation carrying maybe leverage until November, and over doubled, over up 100% non-levered on this. All right, 107.29 all-time highs, chat. Guess we're going to 108 soon. Dude, think about the dude who's short. Think about that guy with $450,000 in ZSL. Oh my god. I have an alert for 108. That's crazy, man. Okay, we got a 108 alert. Yeah, Gal Crow, we got Singularity coming. Yeah, good luck on your children having jobs ever. Short guy instant meme. Yeah, he's worse than the good guy. I don't know. The guy lost 40 grand in seconds on that Apple put. Those Apple puts he had. This is wild, dude. I mean, you're up almost 4% on the second largest market cap asset in the entire world in a matter of less than 1 hour. Or was it an hour? No. I'm sorry. In an hour 50, almost 2 hours, less than 2 hours, it's up almost 4%. No, Echo. I mean, you can set a stop loss, but when the market's closed like this, there's nothing you can do. You just immediately get wrecked. And if your stop was too close, it won't trigger. You'll have a running stop when the market opens. All right, Web Dev Movie, man. Yeah, see you in the Citadel, bro. Asia opening in less than 10 minutes, chat. I guess I'll just stick around. Y'all keep me around, man. This is like Silver's kind of keeping me around for this, but you know. Harold's just gonna buy puts on SLV tomorrow. Okay, dude. Well, that's called gambling, right? You don't have an argument. You don't have a structure that implies you have an edge. You don't have any levels that the price is correlating to. You're just gambling. You're just at the casino pulling the silver put short slot machine, and that's you can do that. But remember, that's how exchanges make their money, on people that gamble like that. DeSantis posted on X about silver. When tonight? It's kind of weird, man. When I'm live, I'm like in this time vacuum. Like all I have are y'all. Like I'm not like I'm gonna be like scrolling X live. It's just so. What's up? Time for change, man. Time for silver. That's right. Silver tulip round. I'm sure Zeke could make you a silver tulip. Maybe that's pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool piece of art to have like in your living room. You know, silver tulip. Oh, you want a round though? I'm talking about an actual silver tulip he would make, and out of like maybe a kilo of silver. That'd be sick. Let's go, Iron Rob, man. You should be silver Rob though. Yeah, we're looking gold's meh, pathetic. It's pulled back off its high. It had over 5,050. Silver's pathetic too. It pulled back. It's only 107.17 right now. Powell on Wednesday, yeah, with no economic data, right? They're shutting down the government. Well, maybe that'll be after. Don't do they shut? When are they shutting down the government? Is it at the end of the month, right? Yeah, but like once, you know, the government shuts down, Powell's gonna have nothing, right? He's gonna have no economic data to go off, so he's just gonna like print money, probably. Money printer go burr. All right, we got 7 minutes. Keep me here, man. Chat, keep me entertained, man. It's your turn. I've been keeping you entertained for 2 hours now. You gotta entertain me. We got look at silver, man. 107.30. About to make another all-time high. 31st shutdown. Okay. Yeah, Crow. The 1 kilogram bar, it feels good in the hand, man. All right, here we go. All-time high, imminent. I just filled the bathtub up. Echo leave. Yeah. And sleep with my pistol under my pillow. Ready to roll, just in case. What's up, Jarrett, man? Thank you for watching, dude. Again, this is just kind of like we're chilling. I'm way beyond time. I've, you know, done the analysis, and we're just watching history unfold before our very eyes. Bottom for crypto. I mean, like, you don't really know, but probably like at least 70, 74, but it could go lower. I don't know, man. There's just something wrong with the market. It's just garbage, untradeable. One of my sets ended. Dang. Yeah, dude. Imagining like, I don't know. We should y'all should do some work on like going to like physical shops and seeing like if are there lines, are there people buying and selling, like what are the shop dealers saying. Y'all should do some groundwork in your local area. If you have time this week, you should go out and just see how sentiment is and report back. I mean, I think that would be really cool, like us having that. Because I mean, what do we do all day? We like scan for charts all freaking day. Well, we have this like pretty cool little caveat where we can go to like silver shops locally, because we're all global, we're all around the world, and we can just see the sentiment, and you can just let me know like how it was, and you can do it throughout the week. So every stream, y'all just bring it up, and I'll read what you're saying, and it will be fun, interesting. Can't do that in crypto, bro. Sorry, you can't do that in traditional markets. Of course, Vulcan. Of course, man. Yeah. Iron Rob, your name's Silver Rob now. Change your name on YouTube to Silver Rob 44. Silver Rob 107. Gary, it's in my parents' basement, I think. Still somewhere in a box. So I have it, but it's hundreds of miles away. Much lower elevation too. Grace, you'll buy silver, get a personal smelter. Or refining's like crazy backed up, right? They don't even take constitutional junk silver anymore. They only take they don't even take sterling, which is like 92.5. They only take 999. We got 3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes till the overnight session begins, until Asia markets open. It's going to be more fireworks. Silver up 3.67%, gold up 1.16%, copper up 0.74%. Palladium just hit highs of day, highs of week. Platinum just hit an all-time high, 2,754, waiting for $3,000 plus on that one. Palladium, we're waiting on 2850. Gold, silver, we got no idea. I mean, like, we got to go zeros and fives, 110, 120, you know, one at a time, 1, 0 and 5 at a time.
Rare earth miners set for a boom? They seem to be lagging behind. Is there much correlation here?
For laughs, yeah, well, you got the government, the U.S. government, taking a stake in USAR. So that's a miner, I believe, a rare earth miner. So I think, you know, anytime something in a sector positive happens, right? Like something like, oh, positive news driven catalyst for NVIDIA, everything else in that subsector has, you know, positive price action. So I would imagine, yeah, tomorrow, because of the USAR announcement this weekend, all the rare earth miners are going to have a nice rally tomorrow. You would think. Anyway, it's kind of like the thought on it. Going down now. Yeah, dude, it's over. 106.30. We're screwed. Sorry, man. Just leave my back. I'm running out the clock, dude. Okay. 7:58. We're local on the 8s. We got less than 1 minute now until Asia opens, until overnight trading begins. You can sell the news when it gaps up 100% tomorrow. Docs bet. Sure. USAR. Yeah. I think LAX got upside, you know, lithium, rare earths, uranium. I think they're all in good trends. It's where the money is. Silver dumping. Okay. Remember, we'd never seen 106.34 in the history of human civilization until tonight, and that's where we're at right now. So I wouldn't be that worried. It's up 3%. Yeah, it could pull back. I mean, like, dude, that's exactly what could happen right at the open. There it is, chat. Here it is. We have the overnight trading session beginning. Asia markets have opened. Yeah, URA is up 57.70 overnight. Look at this. Whoa, holy crap. I guess right out the gate it was 59.49. Illiquid, right? But that thing was positive. Now it's negative. Jeez. URA like eclipsed the October high at the highs right at open, but yeah, it's crazy. USAR up 20%. Look at this. USAR boats and hose. There it is. Up 26.57%. I know it's up 6% on Friday, so it's up 20%, but that's what you're looking at right now. 20%. Moon. Bitcoin ripping. Oh my God, it's up 0.2%. I can retire now. Platinum, all-time highs, chat. No freaking way. What? You lagging? Never before seen. 27, 83, 25. Insanity, dude. Remember, what is it? ZSL, remember? ZSL down 15%. This is ZSL. Remember the... Oh my God, it was 250. Now it's 213. Wow. When reverse split. Look at this thing. Since November. Since, like, let's just say even November 20th. Oh, it's down 84% in 67 days. Awful. All everybody like, dude, the high volume. They're piling on the shorts and they're all becoming homeless. It's crazy. Gold and silver dumping, bro. Silver's only at 106. Oh my God. We're screwed. All right, chat. Well, I've served my purpose as a live streamer tonight. I came for the open and I stayed longer than I should have. Over 2-hour live stream. So I'm going to take it easy now. Enjoy the rest of my Sunday evening. What a historic stream. Very proud to be and honored to be here for you. But I'll just be back. And maybe tomorrow we're back to 100 or less on silver. Or maybe we're 110. Times are very insane right now. So, yeah, thank you all for coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. And I'll be back. So until next time, respect the TA.
Give a better sound to your life.
Adios, turd nuggets.